Hello and welcome to another edition of Trotsky or Bust. Today is March 22nd. I always say the date, I don't know why, because it's written underneath, but today is a special day, March 22nd. The reason I say it's special is I bet you don't remember. March 22nd, what happened 1 month ago today? 1 month ago today was the Nevada Caucus. Can you believe that? A month, in a short month, only 29 days. Remember that heady day when we thought we were going to take control of the Democratic Party, then the country. Yes, we were going to take control. And today we are irrelevant. Guess what? We were always irrelevant. They were never going to let us take control. They just let us think, it's like a con man. A con man tries to make you think that you're close. I saw this thing, I don't know if it was Minnesota Fats, it was a pool shark once on 60 Minutes, and he said the trick was to always let the opponent think that he got a lucky shot in. When it wasn't a lucky shot, he was really good. But always let your opponent think that they're really close. And that's what happened. They let us on, we thought we were going to win, and then just like that, a week later was South Carolina, we lost. And then 3 days later was Super Tuesday, and it all came crashing down. But we were never in it to begin with. It was just a con. You have zero chance of taking over the Democratic Party. The only way is to start a third party. Anybody who tells you otherwise is on the other side. Okay? They're a stooge. They're an establishment stooge. Anybody who keeps telling you that we still have a chance to take over the Democratic Party, you're looking at an establishment stooge. Nothing more. Nothing more. And that's why they got their highly rated shows. Well, at least that's my excuse for not having one. Okay. Anyhow, let me say something that the good thing about having fewer, smaller audiences, I get to say things that are risque, which is what I want to talk about today, which is the coronavirus. And yes, I've been quarantined like an idiot. I don't know why. I'm here. I don't care. So I'll get. I even want to get it. So I'll get over it, and then move on with my life. So far, about 13,000 people have died from the coronavirus in the whole world. 13,000. Guess what? 150,000 people die every day anyhow. All right? So 13,000 over 3 months, and we're supposed to be quarantined. And no one is skeptical. Okay? The only people who were skeptical was at first it was Trump and it was Fox, because they're allowed to be skeptical. The opposition has to come from the right. All right? It always will come from the right, because let's face it, the right, even when they win, they have the same policies as the establishment, so it doesn't matter if they're kooky. And in fact, that's the way to get all the people who question what we are told by the news and by the people who know are crazy, and they're MAGA people, right? On the left, you can't be, otherwise, they'll never let us. They'll always show the opposition as someone who questions the narrative as someone from the right. Like I said, I question it because I'm a nobody. There's nothing they can do. They don't know about me. Not that many people watch me, so that's the advantage of being that. And hey, you know what? Maybe I am crazy, but what they say, even paranoid people have enemies. So I don't know what's the deal here. What we are seeing is what you'd expect to see, a massive bailout of the airline industry. Why are they getting bailed out? They just got these massive tax cuts that they were supposed to use to reinvest in their company. Instead, they used it to buy back stocks to enrich themselves, because most of the executives, that's how they're paid, with stock options. So you raise the price of the stock and they make more money. Gee, I wonder why they did that. I even saw Gary Cohn. Gary Cohn is the guy who preceded Larry Kudlow. He's the economic council head, whatever, Trump's main advisor before Larry Kudlow. And he was on, I think it was Face the Nation, one of those shows, and he says, we need to force money into corporations. You got to force those corporations to take money, because you can imagine what they're saying now on those corporate boards. Oh, man, the government's going to make us take money? Oh, come on. Come on. Are they really going to make us take money? Man, these corporations, I don't know. I don't know how you can force them to take money. And of course, that money will trickle down. Don't worry. Yeah, it'll trickle down. Yeah. And remember, this the economy was going off the cliff anyway. All right, we had like 10 years of growth, recovery, which wasn't growth. I mean, basically, the reason they said it was growth is the unemployment rate was down. The reason the unemployment rate was down is because people were leaving the workforce. That's why the unemployment rate went down. And then the stock market went up because, well, yeah, you give them a huge taxes to the rich. Taxes to the rich, they're going to use the money to buy stocks. They're not going to use it to invest in the economy. The economy is built on sand. There's nothing here, okay? We don't make anything. We don't produce anything. And, it's produced overseas, and the people and huge corporations own that, and they're the ones who are listed on the stock exchange. So even I saw last night Sean Penn, the actor who I like as an actor, he was calling for the military. Yes, the military is a good thing. They could have hospitals, but really, I mean, this is what's great about this pandemic, which isn't a pandemic, because it's not, what's going on now is people are getting sick, they're getting the flu, and older people are dying from the strain of flu, basically, right? Coronavirus. It's killing the same old people who die every year from flu. In fact, I'm guessing that fewer people died this year because of the quarantine. Probably a lot fewer people got the flu. Plus, people aren't driving. I mean, 90 Americans die every day from car accidents. I bet you that number's gone down. Workplace accidents, deaths that are caused, that's certainly gone down. No one's going to work. I bet you this coronavirus will probably, when all said and done, will probably save lives. Now, you'll never hear that in the news, but probably if someone ever stops and does the statistics, that's probably what happened here. Anyhow, Sean Penn is talking about the military. Oh, great. And this is what's great. Even if this whole thing's legit, don't think that the wrong people aren't going to learn the lesson here. One, I don't believe it's legit, but even if it was, here's the thing. They don't need to enforce martial law. They don't need tanks in the streets. I mean, if they had tanks in the street, we'd go out and fight them because we know, well, hopefully I'd have the guts to go out and fight them. You'll go out and fight them. But, we'll know what it is. We'll know what martial law is. We'll know what tanks in the streets mean. But when they do it like this, we don't. Look at it. We're quarantined. We're inside our house. We're not causing any trouble. They're giving a huge bailout to corporate America. They're going to have the military soon. Hey, the military is going to be in every town. Isn't that wonderful? This is so much better than martial law, and no one's going to complain. And if you do complain, if you stop seeing me, I don't know. If you stop seeing me, you'll know what it means. But this is it. This is better than martial law. They've accomplished it. Not with iron hand, iron fist, but with fear. They just made us scared. We're always scared. They know that. We get scared of the smallest thing. We got scared of the commies. We got scared of AIDS. I mean, AIDS wasn't the worst disease. I mean, it's a good disease. We get scared of everything, and it allows them to take advantage of us. That's what this is. And I don't know, think about it. If we go back to the beginning, February 22nd, notice how the coronavirus came at such a perfect time politically. Just when the progressive, someone we thought was a progressive, just when he was losing, just when the race was over, it's over. Imagine if it had come a month earlier to the United States and they had stopped voting right after the Nevada Caucus. Interesting that didn't happen, did it? What a coincidence. Yeah. All right. Please be skeptical of this thing. I mean, I should be, but I want to go outside, but there's nowhere to go, and the only place I go is grocery shopping. That's the only thing that's open, so I go there. I got more in my fridge than I ever have in the past. I'm probably the same. Probably hoarding right now. Anyhow, that's it. Tell me what you think. Maybe I'm just rambling. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe, like I said, even paranoid people have enemies. So tell me what you think. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Please subscribe. And that's it. Trotsky's out.